Yo, how is everybody? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yo, how are you guys? Yeah, late night in Ireland. Yeah, midday here for me, 3 p.m. Good evening, everyone. Welcome in. What is going on right now? Why can I not see anything? Is it really up here already? Do you guys see this? There's a ghost candle right here. What is going on right now? Did this really just happen? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna wait and see whatever this disaster is. What is going on? Yeah, yeah. Like I can't even. Uh, all right. Yours doesn't look like that. Okay, then. Yeah, but yeah. Why can't I see it? Okay. All right. This is what we're gonna do instead. Um. Yeah, mine looks like that. See, my top step doesn't look like that. We might not be trading off this one then. But also, yeah, why was because if you look at Top Step, it wasn't ever down at the 41. Am I on the wrong? That's definitely not the one. All right, well, we'll just take a look at this one for a little bit while that straightens out. Contract change, mine doesn't look like that. Okay. Yeah, we'll just hang out over here. I mean, no matter what, I can't do anything with this. Like, so I mean, I could work to trade off of this right here, just this section, but I'm not gonna do that. So we'll just pop over here and hang out. Try the GC. Yeah, GC2 is the same thing. Yeah, 416870. That's what I'm seeing over here. So we'll just operate off this one for a little bit. This will work itself out. It just yeah, it's weird. It's all good. Has the I just looked at GC2. I didn't see it. Yeah, I was clearing the cache right there. Yeah, Rocky, I just did. Yeah, it's so weird. Oh well. Yeah, the Ninja Trader. I've never used Ninja Trader, but a lot of people like it. Um, um, yeah, so if you guys come over on the Forex module, if you come over here into resources and the position size calculator, if you switch over to Forex, all the pairs that we have are in here. These are all backed on TypeScript. This where it pulls from. Everything on the website that you can run that has automated pricing in it is in here. And it's the same with futures. All of these right here are hard coded in with pricing. So you guys can scroll through and see, like, if you're looking for other stuff that you don't normally trade, you want to see other stuff on futures besides just like the main stuff you see everyone trading, you can come to this position size calculator and it'll tell you. BS4. Yeah, right there. Trader, just so you can see. It should be in there and it should be priced. Yeah. Yep, you're welcome. This is new as of yesterday, so you wouldn't have known that. And I only made like it was in a video for like 15 seconds where I was explaining it last night. So nobody really knows this is here yet, unless you watch the video the whole way through. So it's new as of yesterday. It's not like it's been here forever. So yeah, to the February contracts. Yeah, I just didn't think. I mean, I get the rollover. I was just hoping that maybe it wouldn't look like this, but it's cool. Have it for your live trading. I gotcha. Ninja has so many bugs. Yeah, Gary, I've never used it before. I've just always had, Trading View, Trade of 8, Top Step, like always kind of had everything like that together. Drewski, you said I love it. I'll never switch anything else. What are you talking about? I think I missed it, but I'd like to know. Oh, I see it now. That's why I switched over to Ninja Trader. I gotcha. Yeah, Conroy. Hey, Conroy, welcome in. Um, I have some I'm not gonna get ahead of myself because I don't ever leave surprises. I always spoil it. I just tell you guys, like last night I did a sneak peek. I'm like, look what I'm building because I get excited about it. But I got some cool stuff that I am not gonna tell you about unless you peer pressure me. It doesn't take much. You just gotta say like, hey, tell us, and I will. Um, but I have some cool stuff that I'm actually rolling out on Thanksgiving because the market will be down. So, well, I mean, it's not gonna be down. It sounds like it's gonna be like a half day from what I read, and it's always a little different. It's gonna be weird. I'm not planning on trading, but Thanksgiving I'm gonna roll out some big updates in the morning. Well, not updates, additions to the resources tab only is what I should say. It goes, hey, tell us. I don't crack that easy. There it is. Hey, thank you for that. I didn't know you could do that right there. I know you guys can't see that. Here, let me move my camera. That fixed it. Right down here, bottom right corner. Oh, you can't see that either. Let me move that over. This be adjust down here. That fixed it. Sweet. Thank you. Whoever, who was that? That was awesome. I didn't know you could do that. Alan, thank you. That's great. Because this is what I wanted to trade off of. I didn't want to trade off this other stuff. So thank you. Forget this account. We're out of there. I'm not trading Top Step if I don't have to. That was awesome. Thank you. Garage. Yeah. Yep. Only Discord. No, I'm not doing that. Oh, Angel, you don't have to do that. Thank you, though. You guys don't have to do that. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. You guys are always insanely supportive of me. I appreciate it. Okay, so right here, in theory, this gap gets respected. You would set your stop loss at the bottom of it. That's what they say online. That's what they say on the interwebs. You want to come say hi? Why? You've never made an appearance. No. They're all saying right now, wife, come on. They're all saying it. I got a fake wife. The people want to see you, honey. Got to give the people what they want. She's getting closer. Getting closer. Yeah, Lamar, it's pinned up here. The Discord link is pinned. If the wife comes over here, though, you're going to have to see the dog, too, because he's her little protector buddy. Oh, you're right. I forgot. I got rid of that because of I was showing the adjust button. Thank you, Conroy. AI wife. Yeah, it's an AI wife. She's not real. I know. You guys are gonna think I don't really have a wife, Quant wife. They don't think I have a wife. Okay. And the dog.
Where's the dog?
Whole fam. All right. Let's see what we got going on. What account am I in here? I'm in an eval account, so I don't care if we send one that might be a little maybe questionable. You clicked on the chart to move it. Yeah, you're like, come on, why is it not going? Yeah, Conroy, it's just Thursday. Just a one-day thing. I don't know what other people do, but for me, it's where I eat too much food and I watch football all day and probably take a nap, maybe 2 naps. Just depends, man. Just depends on the day. That's funny. What a bum. There's one guy on my YouTube videos who always comments like, "Oh, look at all these steps you have to take. By the time you get all that done on your app, then it's gonna already the move's already gonna be done. I'm building something," and it's always like, yeah, it's always this. Oh, well, I'm building something. He always says it, try to pull people to his channel. I'm building something here. I'm building something here. I'm sure you are, bud. It's not as easy as everybody thinks. Yeah, Conroy, you do. You do need to go to an American football game for sure. I can tell you, and this is total offense. I'm not going to say no offense because I mean all offense. To just don't go to the Cowboys games. Don't go to a Raiders game. The worst fan base in all of America. Unless you want to get in a fight, then that would be your place. Or the Seahawks. Seahawks is another one. Pretty aggressive stadium. But if you come to America, you don't want to come to the Pacific Northwest anyways. It rains all the time. Unless you come in the middle of summer. It's like the only cool time to be here. Yeah, Gary, it's like see, I would get the chat fired up over football. Gary, that's the thing, is like it's all the inner workings of it is that it's challenging. It's not like it's hard to explain. It's time consuming, but it's not like when I work on QuantCrawler, I'm not like, oh gosh, like I'm excited. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and like other things come up and like a little issue pops up, and that's fine, and I fix it, and I get excited about it. But it's the people who are like, well, I could build that. And I'm like, then go build it. Like, just go do it. If it's that easy, rock and roll, brother. Come on. 250 deep is what I said it at. I said at the bottom of this fair value gap. That's what everybody says online is wait for this first fair value gap to be respected. Target a 1 to 2. I set this at a 1 to 3 so I can trail it up. But it was set at $250. So we'll see. We'll see if it's gonna hold. I got real close to the camera there for a minute. I didn't realize I was leaning in so much. Oh, that was a thing. Whatever that was right there. But yeah, when I sit down to build and work on QuantCrawler, I love it. Like I'm so excited to be working on it. And that's why like I ping people all the time with the everyone tag, and I know that's kind of annoying, but like I get excited, so I'm like, no matter what, I'm excited. I'm gonna share my excitement with you guys about it. So I just ping everyone and tell you what I'm working on. And dude, yeah, this chart lag is awesome. Um, yeah, Gary, it's funny. I had someone reach out to me today as well that like I have a lot of people that reach out to me on stuff like that, but I've had more people recently saying, "Hey, I have this idea. I'd like to pick your brain on it," and I love talking to people about what they're building. Um, this guy today that I talked to, I'm gonna talk with him, and he wanted to share stuff. I deleted it out, but yeah, I know it nearly did, huh? Um, he wants to do something with like a prop firm, and then there's some things I just don't want to dabble in, and I don't want to advise on. I don't want to be involved with. I don't want to. I don't want to get into. I'm just gonna be careful what I say because I don't want to deter or discourage anyone. But like, I've been in the finance world for so long. I don't want to deal with. Um, I don't want to deal with lending people money and payouts. Like I don't want to be involved in how people make their living in a sense of like they're reliant on my product. Like QuantCrawler is about the extent of where I'm going to get on this. Like it's meant to be a tool. It's not meant to be a strategy where like you should 100% be banking on I'm just going to use QuantCrawler to make my living and that's how I'm going to work. Like that's not what I built it for. It was meant to be like almost like an affirmation style tool. Like you do all of your work and your strategy and research it, and maybe QuantCrawler will support you, counter you, call out something that maybe you didn't see, and give you either guidance to maybe slow you down or to reaffirm that you're making the right reads and the right call. Like that's the intent. It's not meant to be 100% strategy. But then it comes to like this guy wants to talk about it, and I would love to talk to him about it because it's not of any interest to me to be involved with something like that. Like I said, I've been in the finance realm long enough where like I don't want people's living dependent on me. I don't want the emails from it. I don't want the customer service from it. I don't like I don't want any of that from it. But I love to hear what people are building a lot. Um, and so it's really I'm learning a lot too from other people, which is great. Oh, fit. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun building it, and it's been really cool. I'm a big fan of what I'm doing right now, which I don't mean to sound like full of myself, but I just genuinely love what I'm doing, and I wake up excited every day, and that's enough for me. Whether people like it or not, I love it, and I'm just gonna keep doing it. So it's cool. Um, Tim, how reliable are prop firm payouts? It depends on the prop firm. And also on that note too, like I know that you know, I do a lot of stuff with Apex. This is an Apex account I'm trading. I like Apex. I've never had a problem with them personally. I know that like people I've said this multiple times too, like if you want to go online and find bad stuff about Top Step, you'll go online and find bad stuff about Top Step. You'll find bad about Apex. You'll find bad about Take Profit Trader. Like you'll find what you're looking for. Overall, I don't know if there's really truly an unbiased opinion unless you experience it yourself. Just like that's my take on it. Some people are like, I can't believe you'd use Apex. They never pay out. It's like that's not true. It's like you went on Reddit and there's a Reddit forum where like 10 guys didn't get paid out because all 10 guys were running a circle where everybody was copy trading each other. They had like 400 people copy trading one guy, and then they got mad when Apex wouldn't pay him out. Like of course you have 400 people, or it's not that high, but it's like there's easily 100 plus people that all have the exact same trades at the exact same time that are all copy trading one guy on 10 accounts, and he's copy trading this and doing this, and then nobody got paid out, and then everybody went online and blasted Apex, and then that's why the whole video thing came in of like you need to record yourself trading so we know it's you, and then they couldn't repeat it because they're not traders. They went in there, they paid the guy 20% or whatever he decided, and then like 100 plus people got copy traded. And then Apex refused the payouts. Like, of course they would. Why would they pay out on that? But like I mean, like I said, you can go. I was on X last night just scrolling through, and like people are just blasting Top Step, and then there are people raving Top Step. So um is that Gary MFF? Is that My Funded Futures? Is that what that's short for? I'm pretty sure it is, but sometimes I just don't see it with the U, and I just want to make sure because I've heard good things about them as well. I've never used them, but I've heard great things about them. Can I lay off that juice as nothing good will come of it? What are you talking about, dollar? It does zero. This technically would be like the Sydney session if you want to, it'd be technical, but it's either Sydney or Asia starts here in 30 minutes, kind of. Payouts have all been 5 to 10 minutes from the request. That's awesome. There's some real feedback for you guys right there. That's great. I've never used them, but um Conrad, I think he means can I lay off the juice of Apex and stuff like that, but um no. That'd be like asking me to stop talking about QuantCrawler. It's what I use. Like I no. Sorry. Someone gets mad if I don't talk about the prop firm they use and like because they bought the juice, drinking the juice from someone else. I'm assuming that's what it is, but I mean, sorry, man, that's what I use. May have missed it, but what did you do previously in the financial markets? AC, so I have been I've been in the finance well, I'm a finance major and I've been in the finance industry for a long time. I originally started working at a lock desk, analyzing charts and looking at charts and numbers for a mortgage company, and then figuring out what the bonds are doing and just kind of blending in their interest rates and things like that. So I've been there, and then I've been in real estate finance and private money finance and leverage for a long time. Tim, can you trade futures anytime 24/7? No, not futures. They're like 23/5 pretty much. Can't trade between, well, for me it's 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then it closes 2 o'clock on Friday for the weekend until Sunday at like 3. It opens back up. My time again. Daniel, a lot of people use Trade Syncer. Oh, yes, an energy drink. It is, yeah, yeah, it's a monster. If that's what you're referring to, no, I can't stop those either. Say you start with 450K top step accounts, do you rotate each account every or copy trade? So Daniel, on mine, this is how I do it. So this is my Apex stuff. So I have these are like funded accounts, and these top 3 I have set up to copy trade each other, and then these 2 I leave alone as backup. So I essentially always have an opportunity for a payout. So I have 3 that work together. I never group every single account I have together, because if you have one bad day or emotions get the best of you and you revenge trade and you have, because you can have 20 accounts um copy trading each other essentially off of Apex. So if you have one bad day and you blow all 20, you're starting over. So I group them. Is how I do it. Just because I don't want to be without an opportunity to work towards a payout on something and have to just be straight evaluation accounts. Oh yeah, dollar. I will try. I will try and cut back on them. Yeah, it is something I probably should do. I use the Apex full accounts. Tim, that's an awesome question. So if you guys didn't see it, he said, "Are there certain futures that are best to trade, and do you only stick to a couple different ones? Do certain ones move better and respect the TA more?" So when I do gold Asia session, that's it. I don't typically trade anything else. But I'm glad you asked this, because I had someone else ask this the other day too, and I wanted to explain it. The reason why I like ES in the morning is because, like, if we go back on our 5 minute chart, holy smokes. If we go back on our 5 minute chart to the open this morning, it's kind of a big open, but we're right here. Like, the point spread on this is it's like 16 points. So there's not as much, like, you get a lot of movement here, but you can see, like, even if we pop down to the 1 minute, like, there was some good movement today. Like, I caught this short right here. The indicator actually that I built caught this short. I have a video coming out on that today. But see how, like, even on the 1 minute, this is at market open. Um, like, there's movements and there's decent sized candles and there's good volume and stuff like that, but it seems to be big volume push and then it kind of tapers off, couple little pops, all that. I just like it more because it's more predictable. Because then you go to NQ. Oops, that was the wrong one. Well, I guess it'd be the right one. Whatever. Then on NQ, like, if you scroll back again to the open on that today, like, look at the opening range you get on this. Like, it's, what is it? 100 and it's 180 points. So for me personally, and the way I like to trade in the morning is I like to oh my gosh, I'm a mess right now. I just like to have a little more, like, not so much volatility. Like, that's a massive opening range. 180 point opening range is crazy to me. So that's just my preference though. I think ES is more predictable. I think it's easier and you don't get ticked out as much because NQ can just go on a tear, like on a crazy swing. And then you have ES that all things considered doesn't move that much. Oh, what just happened? We ticked out. I scrolled away. That's okay. That's just my it's just my opinion though. And I'm no expert. It's just that's how I feel. So that's why I do that. I'm just catching up in chat and I see Mac up there. Said I've been around since QC on Chat GPT and I love what you've been doing. Thank you, Mac. That was a while ago and it was fun. I'm a fan of the Chat GPT version 2. Zero, no, it was not. It was there was a fair value gap that was right over here that, I've been testing this for a while on the Asia Gold that if a 5 minute fair value gap presents itself and gets respected, if you set it, it typically runs a 1 to 2, and that didn't happen today. 15, 1 hour, 4 hour. Connor, if you are on QuantCrawler, you can change your time frame right down here. I don't have it set up yet to where you could do like custom if you want to do 15-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, but there's a 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute. That's one of the things that Bar Chart is working on. That's what we were talking about this morning, actually, when I was on with Bar Chart, is this section right here, this interface section, is going to have to change a little bit. And I need to figure out the best. Here's what I was going to tell you guys earlier when you were asking about, what I'm working on, is trying on Thursday, if I don't break it, is I need to figure out the layout, but somewhere in here, you're going to be able to come in and, whether it's down here or up here, pick your time frame that you want and then save it as a template. And then you'll have templates over here. So you could be like, intraday, boom, like it's your 4 hour, 1 hour, and 15 minute if you want. Then you have your own templates, and then you just upload the charts you want in the interim until bar chart is integrated from largest time frame to smallest time frame in any increment you want. It'll just then tell the framework on the back end how to analyze all of its data and kick it back to you and calculate everything. So that's probably the biggest one. But right now, I've had it ready to go and I've broke it. Both times that I went to deploy it, it has failed on the deployment. So that's the biggest one I want to work on, is that you're going to have the My Account button will actually be a user profile, where you'll have your settings saved, and then you'll be able to save your templates. And then anytime you run one of these, it will backlog into your profile. So like if you ran this today and you want to see it again on, 30 days from now on Christmas, you'll be able to go into your account and see it. And then you can delete them out too. Like you'll be able to pick if you only want to save 7 days worth of analysis, or if you want to save however long you're using QuantCrawler. So, yeah, Poppy, it's pinned. The Discord link is pinned. But I think I can just post it again. That pin might not have stuck, but that's kind of the time frame thing that I'm looking at. I'm gonna run this through QuantCrawler. Let's see. I'm just now that we ticked out, I'm just chatting now. Let's see if we get a QuantCrawler play going. But I am realizing I can talk while I do this. That's not what I realized, but I realized that wasn't a good screenshot. I realized that people need more ability to save things and set preferences. Makes it feel more you. We're still getting a stay away on it. So that's what I'm working on. Oh, Snowman, yeah, that's very true. That was us last year. Yeah, Garage, I know. Well, you said wait till end of stream in Discord, and then I'm like, am I gonna let Garage tell me what to do? I'm like, I'm gonna tell you. Uh, yeah, 704. It's this one by Lux Algo right here, the fair value gap. I have most of my indicators are from Lux Algo. Oh, Wisdom, that wasn't a the one trade we were in was not a QC trade. It was the 5 minute time frame fair value gap to see if it would respect, and actually it came back. I got wicked out right here on this drop. Otherwise, this value would have been actually been respected on it, which is going to be kind of annoying now if it runs back to a actually I entered here and I set here and I know I would have been out, but do it like this so it doesn't tell me, because we would have just been targeting a 1 to 2, a little bit below. I mean, whatever. It's stupid because we would have been fine, huh? If I just would have went more aggressive. Dumb. John, I haven't touched them since the last time I was live. So they're just sitting there right now because I got so caught up building and fixing stuff. And then with Thanksgiving this week, I'm gonna fire those back up on Monday. But they're up. Both of them are up $680. I think that was where we left off, somewhere around there, 606 or 680, or they're in the 600 range, somewhere in there. But I haven't touched them since, so we'll fire those up next week when maybe the market stabilizes a little bit to Christmas and there's not weird like off days and on days with holidays and stuff. Yeah, 704. You're welcome. Yeah, zero. It does. The reason why I've been doing that is because I saw a couple videos on it of people just saying, "Hey, this works." And so I've been trying it. I've had mixed results. This actually with this loss, I've lost more than I've gained. So I just tested on an eval account. But yeah, I mean, they always reclaim, but that's just what I was doing. I've been looking at that, Gary. Maybe. I've been kicking around some things with that. I do a video for people who are new to futures. The Trade platform is complicated. Yeah, I am doing a video about Trade Um, I I will tell you guys, I actually had a video ready to go today for Trade and it was awesome. It was a good video, and I don't even want to tell you guys this. I then went in and I'm like, all right, it's recorded. It took me like an hour. And the videos I record, I told Conroy and the boys this the other day in our mod chat on Discord. My office is set up to where I walk in, I turn my camera on, I turn the light on that's right in front of me that you guys see shining off my face. I turn on the lights behind me with one button and I'm ready to record. So like I can be downstairs, cup of coffee in hand from like the minute I wake up, in under 5 minutes, cup of coffee at the desk, ready to go if I have nothing else going on. So this morning was going to be that day. I sit down, I start recording. It's like an hour. And the whole entire time I recorded the video, my mic was unplugged, kind of like the other day when I went live. So I had to re-record that video tomorrow, and I will have one for you, but it should have been today. But I recorded the whole entire thing with my mic unplugged, and I have the mic on my computer muted to not pick up, so my mic in front of me, my Shure mic, picks up. So I get to redo that tomorrow. Adam, you can connect through Rhythmic and Wealth Charts if they're allowed. I don't know if they're available there, but they through Apex they have. Yeah, I need a checklist. I know I should put that in the resources tab on QuantCrawler. That's a good idea, Conroy. Um, but Adam, they have Wealth Charts, Rhythmic, and Tradeovate. If one of those are available, I am not sure off the top of my head though. Why don't I automate QC? I'm gonna get it as close to automated as I can, but it wasn't built to be something like you could just come in here and like automate it off the chart. That wasn't it wasn't necessarily the intent of it. Not that it couldn't be to a certain extent, but the closest we're going to get to automation is going to be with bar chart. We're just going to go in there when that's done. It's in the process right now. When you go in there and just type in analyze NQ or analyze, 4x gold XAU, you just type it in and it'll go and give you the results. That's probably temporarily as close as we're going to get to automation until we take the next step. Yeah, Adam, you're welcome. Hey, trader, welcome in. Thank you for all your support lately. It's been incredible. Thank you. I have to tell you that in front of everybody. You may be the number one commenter, and I love it. I love to interact with you on there. Thank you. What is the trading model I use? QuantCrawler Gold around dinner time from 5 to 7 Pacific Standard Time. I normally go run it, and then like 3 different times I've went out to dinner or ate dinner and then come home, and it's up thousands. I'm good, Zill. How are you today? Hey, Brad. Welcome in. No, Rodrigo, this is one I went into this, but we got this one wicked me out, and so I was waiting for QuantCrawler to give me a read or a play, but it keeps coming back with stay away. I'm gonna run it again. We'll just see. I'm on an eval account, so I don't not like obviously I'm not trying to lose it, but I do want to get a play going. It's not exciting if we're not in a trade. But QuantCrawler's not giving us anything. I could go look at NQ and see if NQ is getting some movement. I don't know. I don't know if it is. I don't normally trade NQ, and I don't know if you'd consider it Asia session yet, but We also, I think we have an opening in 16 minutes, so that might hold us back a little, unless we're on the wrong side. Yeah, Gary, pretty much. That's what it has been for me. I've followed QuantCrawler pretty exclusively in Asia Gold. When it tells me to make a play, I do it, and I've had I've had really good luck with it. Yeah, Zill, that's awesome. I love to hear it. Our Discord. I get so many messages during the day of people with wins. I also get some messages about the losses too. I like hearing about the losses because it gives me a chance to see like how did the chart get uploaded type thing. Um, yeah, Conroy, I'm seeing that too on my side. I was wondering. I think we're the only ones that can see that, but I was wondering what's going on, so I wasn't sure. Um, I got a little bit distracted with what I was saying there. I'm sorry. I got thrown off. No, I don't have a model I use on this and then check it with I've just been using QuantCrawler on Asia Gold. Gary, I don't do that like that's I've commented on that a couple of times in videos and maybe I shouldn't cuz I don't want people to pick up bad habits from me, but like if I look at something like this, if this told me to go long and it says current price here and the entry price wasn't matching or whatever and it was like 10 points off, I just go. And I'm sure I've lost plenty of trades with that as well for doing that, but I just I just go, man. Again, that's probably not what I should do. Yeah, NQ is looking really fun right now. Goodness. This isn't what I normally do. I don't normally do NQ at this time at all, especially with, like I said, in 13 minutes, I'm pretty sure is the Tokyo Open. So this is uncharacteristic of me, but I want to have a trade going while we're in here because it does. You guys aren't here to just watch me talk, so I want to get something going. It says along. This is not what I want to do. Just kidding. I don't care. See, Gary, like right here though, it's telling me entry price at 25039. I mean, I'd have to wait for it to come all the way back down here, and it like it hasn't been down here since. Yeah, I mean, like I'm not gonna. By the time that pulls back to that point, it's the findings are gonna be invalidated. Yeah, I do take the loss limit. Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it. It says it, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. But also, at some point, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna give it. Maybe I'll do an MNQ and just give it a little bit just for some fun to see what happens. To see if it would be right. We just re-upload into the proper MNQ and see what it tells me, just so I can look at it. I don't mind a small little for fun play just to see what happens. I don't mind that. I mean, I'm on an eval account, so um I should make sure I'm using the right eval account though. I have one that gold. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. I had one that gold went bad on me, and so I'm not. I didn't have my stop loss set correct, and I kind of in a bad spot on it anyways. I think it's this account that I'm on. Yeah. I was already this account started at 49.2 today. So like I'm not like in a bad spot, but this is the one. All the rest of these are at 50,000 or above, so I'm just kind of letting those lay. And say MNQ tells me that pulled NQ though. Well, I guess whatever, but still. Now I get to stay away, but just right here, I was told to go long. Yeah, whiplash it. I know that's kind of what I shouldn't do anything right now, but I also, that just means we're gonna sit here for 10 minutes and watch charts together with 198 people in here from what I can see of me just talking for 10 minutes. Mary, just there's a guy named Drac that was in here, so I give him credit if he's watching. I haven't seen him chime in the chat yet, but I used to just come up here and do this, and then I didn't even look at the hotkeys, just Control Shift S. And so I just do that, and then I keep my other finger on V, and I just Control V, Control Shift S, and just paste them right in. It's like been using TradingView for years, and just didn't even know that I could do that. I never slowed down enough to just look at it. I guess I like found out about it a week ago. Yeah, I know, Gary. Just kind of. I mean, if you look at this right here, we would have maybe caught. Well, this is right at open right here. We would have caught a little bit of a move, and we would have just been chopping for 51 minutes right now. One of the favorite things when I first started looking at, like, oh gosh, this is an awful chart read. That's cool. Was MBT. I used to go I used to come into MBT just for fun when everything would be open at 2. No, 3. Sorry, 3 for me, and just go into one of these and it would run like all day long. That was before obviously Bitcoin is what it is now. Pricing wise, I can't believe. Oh, this is what we could do while we're waiting for this market open. Let's look at the market structure of all of my really cool drawings here on NQ, because I haven't looked at it since open this week. Well, there's that. But you kind of get your reset. Starting point, get a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Leg 3, right? That would be your pattern. That would be this pattern right here. That would be your starting point. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. I mean, I guess you kind of skip that. That would be lower low again. But then that tank. But after this, your pattern would be there. It does, Gary. I know. The charts all day have looked better on there. So, I mean, if I were looking at this, this would be following that structure. This is not what I thought it was going to do at the beginning of the week, though. I didn't think, I thought this right here, I think is where I stopped. It was going to be a fake out because I think I had, yeah, low, high, low, high, low. And I thought this was going to be a fake out in this range and keep running down. And it kind of chopped a little bit, went up, and then it certainly did. But it would follow the trend, though. Or the chart structure, I should say. Go back to gold. I like watching gold. um Tim, I don't use well with excuse me, with QuantCrawler, I don't use indicators on I mean, I leave the fair value gap on there. But I don't use any other indicators. I don't the fair value gap. QuantCrawler isn't set up to take any of those into account. It shouldn't be taking any of those into consideration. When we did find that when we have indicators on that basically have prices that pop up on the right hand side, that's what was causing the bad current price read, because when you start running the analysis, it goes to AI, and what it returns back is it's looking for the chart pattern, the support and resistance, and like the actual pattern itself. If it's like a wedge or a bullish pennant or whatever, it's trying to identify that on the information you give it, and then to pull the price on the right hand side so it can give all that information back to then the framework starts kicking out and doing everything like instantaneously. But we found that when it would go to the AI model for that, it was that's what was pulling the wrong price. So if you guys ever have a price issue, if you have another indicator running that has the price on it over here, um, that's why it was pulling incorrect data. So if you still have that issue, that's why. But what do I think of ICT? I mean, there are a lot of things that like a fair value gap that I look at is an ICT thing, like it's an imbalance. Um, I don't have much I think on it. I don't, use bits and pieces of it here and there, but I just keep my strategy really simple. Do the opening range break and quant crawler. And that's what I do. Um, that's just me though. I don't know if Apex is down. Let me look. I It was lagging really bad for me earlier. What do I think about order flow? What do you mean? Yeah, it does look like Apex. The website is not working. At least for me either. If you guys are getting the same thing. I do not have one yet on the position size calculator, but it is on my tomorrow's recording day, because I'm trying to get some stuff recorded and scheduled out that's impactful that people are asking for. This is a pretty good little but I'm trying to get some stuff recorded out and edited so I can focus more on bar chart. I'm also going to be out of town on Sunday. Oh, Eric, I see what you're saying. Heat maps, profiles, and footprint charts. Like, I think if you really put time in to understand like how they can be beneficial to how you trade on your strategy as like an added layer. I wonder if NQ must be running like this too. Um, I think with anything though, like with um heat maps and footprint charts and all that, a lot of people talk about it. If you understand how they work, you understand how to correctly read them and all of that, and you want to layer that in, and that's part of what you do. I think it's fantastic. Um, I keep all my stuff as simple as I can, and I've been profitable with it. um, stay. I would honestly, I know a lot of people may not like this, but Top Step platform is it's the most user friendly. It's the easiest to set up. Um, level trading prop or live account. Right now, I'm on a prop, but I have my other accounts here that if something looks good, I'll switch over to them. These three are copy trading each other. These two are like my backups that I just don't touch in case something happens to these three. But these are all evals right now, just because it's kind of slow. Um, Switch back over to GC though. Now that we just hit. Good night, Conroy. I will. I'll message you tomorrow. I'll chat on Discord and give you a heads up of some things that are coming soon. Yeah. Level. Another thing with that too is like this morning, I'll be on my this morning I was on my funded accounts when I was trading, but Asia Gold can be so unpredictable. This is where I like to get the accounts moved to funded, and then I kind of leave them alone unless it just seems like one of those nights, where everything's gonna go. Yeah, that's another thing I forgot. Yeah, Mill, thank you for bringing that up. It's mobile is very very good on Top Step. I've done that kind of like I've been laying in bed at night and looked at a trade and like, yeah, let's do it on some gold. Um, and it's awesome. I Trading View on mobile where you integrate with Tradeovate back to Apex is clunky to say the least. Trading View on mobile, I'm not a fan of. I am working on mobile optimization for QuantCrawler though as well. That's one of the things going on. Yeah, yeah, Level. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, 3.9. That is true too. You cannot. I was more just mentioning these accounts right here are linked, but yeah, correct. You can't. If you do that through TradingView, you're not going to get the sync through. I have to do it back on Tradeovate, even though I don't like it. I haven't used Ninja Trader. I've just always gone to Tradeovate. CJ, I don't know on Forex, but I have the Forex group in Discord, and they use it all the time. Like I see stuff with Forex all day long. Yeah, school. I've done New York and Asia session. The I'm always in bed for London. But one of these times I'm gonna have to stay up for it because it seems like an experience. Seems like it'd be fun. I need to do that, but I'm pretty sure London for me starts at I think it starts at midnight. Yeah, I have the Discord pinned in here. I can send it again if you guys need it, but yeah, we're coming up on, well, let me look. I think we're close to 2,000 people in there. Yeah, we're at 1,979 and I started this Discord like not even 3 weeks ago. Peter, I have, yeah, you used Trade Syncer before. I've had a couple issues with it though. Um I've had a couple issues with it disconnecting for like just out of nowhere. My accounts are just not not together for some reason. Yeah, I don't have that. Okay, we're 5 minutes in. Let's see if we get a QuantCrawler play. Just see. We might not, but we'll just see if we still get told to stay away or we get told to play because we need to get in one. Yeah, 3 a.m. for East Coast. Yeah, that's midnight for me. I'm Wow, this is great. Confidence is 0. All three time frames show choppy price action with no clear direction. I mean, I get it. I get it. Philip, no, you can if you add it to the break and retest, if you add it and then you come into the settings, you can change your breakout points, your time zone, and then your times to be whatever you want them to be. And then when you click OK, it'll populate to what you're looking at. Zero confidence sounds like I got enough info to go in. CJ, there were some days where I'm like, you might be 0% confident. I'm 100%. I'm there, and then immediately get stopped out. When I when I do these lives, I like to always have a trade going for you guys and people scrolling by too, so they stop and hang out and visit with us. And there hasn't been anything that I like today, but I want to get something going, so we got at least got something to watch. Stay away on NQ. ES going to give us, ES is going to tell us the same thing. I don't know why it would tell us something different. No reason we shouldn't try. What's up, honey? Over there, though. What are you doing? Don't know. Are you still doing your beads? Are you still doing the beads over there? No? Huh. That's okay. I am on live on YouTube trading, talking to people. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I'm almost done or not. It depends on if I end up getting into a trade. I might be here a little bit longer. So ES tells us long. Why are you wanting to hang out? Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to work on dinner in a little bit too, so I won't be on here too long. Okay. So it tells us to go long. Where's it want our stop? 6771. Oh, because it wants me to wait for a pullback. I'll set it right here at 6780. Maybe. We'll see what the price is. How bad it would hurt. We set here at the bottom, or we set here at the bottom, which would be our low for the last considerable amount of time. Yeah, honey. What one do you want? And I'll do it and get it to you right there. A coloring page of a dog holding something. What do you want the dog holding? Like a strawberry? I said, John, I'm reading that. Yeah. I will. Let me get you one real quick. So good. Mm. Yeah, Top Step is great. I I have a couple Top Step accounts. I'm a fan. Yeah, I'm finding some M. Mm-hmm. Yeah, zero. You might be right. I know. Oh, Gary. Oh no. Yeah, Jamie, I thought that it was open. And so I can't figure out on TradingView how to I put in a ticket to have them open it up to see if they'll do it. But right now it's like the only way for me to do that is delete it. You don't have to pay me for it. If you message me on Discord, I'll send it to you. Our Discord link is pinned. If you just ping me in there, I'll send it over. It should have been opened up. I made 3 of them and 2 of them are open. The other one is not. Um, and I didn't do that intentionally. So I'll send it to you. But otherwise, they're telling me I need to delete the whole entire thing and repost it. But there's already been like 900 people have saved it and used it, so I don't want to just bail on them. And have it disappear on them, you know? Hmm. Sorry, the kiddo needed a coloring page. You guys see that right there? What I had to do. Get a bear holding a present. That's if I seem distracted. That's what I was doing. Hey Gary, we like this right here. Yeah, Jamie, absolutely. I will as soon as I'm done here, I can get it over to you. Laura, it's kind of the same thing. If I change anything on the indicator and TradingView won't open it up, I have to delete it and redo it. So um it wouldn't be that big of a deal if it hadn't already been saved by that many people who were using it and giving feedback on it. Instead of I just bail on them, it's gone. Yeah, Gary. I'm like, you know what? It's not bad. I might just start myself too. It's just like, hey, bring me those colored pencils. Yeah, Mill, the cool thing I've been going into Chat GPT and having it create exactly what she wants. And it's really good at just making I just say, make a coloring page for a 6-year-old. And it just kicks them out. It's great. It's even better than just having to search Google. John. Yeah. It's like, well, you lost. Why don't you take a break and color this? Your QuantCrawler will unlock when you upload a fully colored page. Like you get locked out. Hey Tim, how are you? CJ, it doesn't show current price. That would be the first time that I've heard that. So I will look at that. It should that's like the main thing. It should have the current price on it. So I'll look at that as soon as I'm done here. And if you're in our Discord, I can get back with you on it. Yeah, this is a quant crawler trade. Hey Tony, no, I don't stream every night. I'm gonna get so next with Thanksgiving, it's been a little bit hard to kind of get things going this week with all the moving parts. Next week, I'm going to be doing a consistent stream schedule where I'm going to be streaming gold 1 day a week and New York Open at least 2 days a week. I'll be streaming at least 3 days a week. Homage, you can't do 1 day evals on Top Step. The only one that you can, well, there's probably others, but Top Step has a consistency rule in the eval, and Apex does not. So if you already made 3K on your first Apex account, it'll be moved on. But Top Step has consistency, so you'd have to do 1,500 a day, and then if you make too much, they increase your goal and all that. So. Oh, Tim, I appreciate that. Thanks. Yeah, I am gonna get. It's been requested that I get more consistent with streaming. Right now, it's just kind of been random. So. Oh, Tradeify allows a 1 day to pass. Good to know. I want to see some of these gold trades too. It's QuantCrawler tells me no on everything. CJ, they could really be your preference, whatever you feel like. I just started moving this up, and then I was like, all right, we're going a little. I'm probably gonna set this just right here at the bottom of this. Just kind of I lost a little bit. Like if this pulls all the way back down here, I'm not gonna be feeling confident in a long anymore. So I'm gonna trail that up. Been in a gold trade from 41.30. Oh, trader, we're in one right now. John, I'm recording it tomorrow, and I record, edit, and post the same day, so it'll be tomorrow. Probably I'll record it in the morning, and then I'll get it edited after I trade in the morning, and so it'll probably be early afternoon, right at that 11, 12 o'clock. We're gonna get it, Gary. It's we're gonna get it, Gary. It's just gonna be like it's gonna be like this. And then it's gonna be tomorrow, but we're gonna get it. Yeah, CJ, it should be giving you a price. So when you said that, I need to look at that right when I'm done here. It should be giving you a current price all the time. So either something got bugged or I know, Gary. I shouldn't even have said it because now I'm like, why did I say that? Because I don't want it to. Yeah, then yeah, like I'll walk away and it'd be the one time where like if I was just sitting here for 5 minutes, I would have been like, all right, close enough. I've waited long enough, close it. Instead, it'll completely flip on me. Then miss by a tick. That's make me so mad. If this gets to 200 bucks for me though, I'm going break even and I'll just let it sit. If MNQ is pushing up, then ES is gonna keep going this way too. Also, I will just say this because we're on live. Not that I want you guys to leave or anything like that, but I do have a new video that came out 23 minutes ago that I'd appreciate some love on if you guys feel like it. It's set at 6,797 is my take profit. Tim is where it's sitting at right now. That's one of those I feel weird about asking for stuff like on YouTube, but you know I want to grow I want to get to 10,000 subscribers really bad, man. We're close. We're like 1,500 people away. So the more interaction on those we get, the better. I'm trying to do 2 videos a day consistently that are quality. So anything you guys are willing to do, I appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, please do so. That helps too. Be something like I've seen before where it did hit TP for me, didn't fill. Yeah, you get I've I've had that happen before and I just sat here and looked at it like in just pure disbelief, like that didn't just happen to me. Like there's no way that just happened to me. And I kind of like look around even though I know I'm sitting here by myself, like anybody? Hello? Did anyone see that? You're welcome, Tim. Tony, take profits at 6,797. Zora for Asia session. This is all QuantCrawler right here. I ran it through here. It told me to go long. I normally just do gold, but gold and NQ were telling me to stay away, and I wanted to get a play going, so we had something here. And this is where we're at. So I mean, we're up a little bit. We're not setting any records or being overly impressive right now, but Jack, if you're referring to the actual QuantCrawler accounts, since I've been building QuantCrawler so much, I haven't traded those in almost a week and a half. They're still sitting at I think we're at $680 in profit on both of them. So, they're untouched. Since the last time I was live and we were trading them together in the mornings. I'm gonna go back to those next week though. Those are next week is when I'm gonna be pushing those. Yeah, just turn the computer off and leave. Yeah, go to bed. Or, like go on a drive and think about what I've done. Yeah, Daniel, that's a good idea. I will. Just kind of on the I'm one of those people too. I was talking with someone about this the other day. Um, where the mental side of it is such a big deal of like when I first started trading, I was revenge trading so bad, like I can get it back. Like I lost, I can get it back. And it's not good, Gary. This isn't good, Gary. I'm not digging this right now. Should do a live stream series, start an eval. That's what I'm doing, Gary. On the other two accounts we're referencing, that I did them in the morning. We traded 3 days with them. We're up $680 on both. I have one copy trading. So or two accounts copy trading the one lead account. And that's what I'm doing with that is exclusive QuantCrawler. I don't know why it said to stay away from gold. It was no, I do. It said it was choppy. I have it right here. Said this was at 405. All three time frames show choppy price action with no clear direction or momentum. Is what it told me. That's what it read from these right here, which I mean I can kind of see it. It's hard to actually see the charts. Probably harder for even you guys, but I see that it's choppy. It also may be too on the 1 minute. There's like some ghost candles right there that showed like nothing because the chart was been kind of weird. So it may have misread that and called it. Oh, I appreciate you, Gary. Yeah, no, I'm glad you've been here today. It's been fun. I'm glad you're in this with me too. Do a video on contract sizes and the difference between using minis and micros and when to use them. Yeah, absolutely. Enterprises. That's actually already on my list of some content ideas of things I need to make. So it is on the list. It technically started 27 minutes ago. I was live at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time for me, which people call that the Sydney Open. And then Tokyo at 28 minutes ago. But I guess if you want to be exactly correct, Asia session does start 28 minutes ago. Before that, it's people call it the Sydney session. Yeah. Oh, and Mill, I saw your comment up above. I think you were one of the people that saw I made a short like 2 weeks ago of breaking 1,000 followers or subscribers. And now we're like 8,500 subscribers in like 2 weeks. So it must mean one of two things. Either the algorithm is like, hey, let's reward this guy, or the content is good, or people like QuantCrawler, or maybe it's all three and the timing is just right for me, and maybe it's my time to make content. I don't know. I don't want to try and figure it out because if I try and figure it out, I'll break it. I'll mess something up. And right now I'm just enjoying the ride, loving every day. Can I do crypto? I don't do crypto on here, but you can do crypto on QuantCrawler. There's a crypto tab right here. And you can upload crypto charts and stuff like that. And then the supported cryptos right here, the major coins, obviously, and altcoins above 10 million market cap. It's not going to do It's not gonna do like the meme coins. I mean, it would analyze the meme coin stuff, but it's not gonna be accurate just because those are insanely volatile, like insanely volatile. So if that's what you're looking for, it's probably not the best fit. But if you want the main and like 10 million market cap and up that are a little more stable, good. Bitcoin needs to push back up just for the crypto market in general. Yeah, Jack, I'm in the Pacific Northwest, United States. Yeah, Lori, you're welcome. Oh, Jackson, I appreciate that. I try, man. I just try to be honest, true to who I am as a person, and rock and roll. So I appreciate you being here. We're back in the money, Gary. Feeling good. God, I said something, and then I'm not gonna say anything anymore. Just Gary. You know. Do I change the system prompt much between the asset types? Um, I guess technically, yeah, mainly for the verbiage, like between futures and forex with like pips and things like that. So like that kind of stuff is structured different. So there's some variation, but overall, they're like 95% consistent with each other as far as like the technical analysis and what it looks for and how it should analyze stuff and things like that in the framework. But the AI calls are essentially the same. It's just looking for patterns, support and resistance, current price, stuff like that. QQQ Inspire next, yeah. And so the reason why it's taking so long is because I didn't realize this. I still dabble a little bit with options, calls and puts and stuff like that, but I just do it so casually that I do it on Robinhood, and I didn't realize at the time because, like I said, I don't do it a lot. I didn't realize that the deltas and the prices and things like that vary so much. But is what I actually found out today, and this was a really cool. This was a really cool end of day find for me. Is I've always paid for a Market Chameleon subscription. Let me show you. I'll show you guys what that is. By the way, if you've never seen Market Chameleon, it's very cool. They do a free trial. It's a little bit expensive after that. Actually didn't realize I still had a subscription to it until it pinged my account the other day. So I went back and started looking at it. But this is what that looks like on Market Chameleon. You come into your options, you can see your unusual option volume. So like I can see today, like off of Google, like where the volume is, where it's hanging out. Like December 19th has a lot of calls. You can go most active call and put right here at 3:30. Market Chameleon has some integration stuff I can work on. And I just found that out today. At the end of the day, I was talking to a friend of mine who knows somebody over here, and they were kind of vetting it for me. Um, and it's really cool. And I've had this for a long time, but I didn't even think to like reach out to them to be like, hey, how can I pull this? But they're on a delay though. That's the other problem. They're like these unusual options volume that come out. They're on like a 15-minute delay, and I need more real time. But the bar chart will come in for that. But I didn't. I guess is where I'm going with that is I didn't realize that the deltas varied so drastically by platform and contract price and things like that. Um, can I see what you made? I'm gonna show these guys. Can I show them? Okay. Oh, so this is what the my youngest was working on right here. Some perler beads. There we go. Got a little keychain, the heart, and then we got this one right here, butterfly. Boom. I'll let you know what they say. If anyone, you know, get out of here. Hmm. Oh, this one too. Okay. She was watching the Mario movie earlier after we watched The Grinch. This is a custom 101. Um, but yeah, this is a really cool site as well. I'm not like saying run out and do it, but they do a free trial if you're into stocks and you don't know about Market Chameleon and you want some extra data. You can come into stocks, screeners, earnings. There was something on here that I was looking at the other day that was really cool. But I have to remember where it was. Oh yeah, insider trade screener. So you can start seeing like where directors and general partners are buying and declaring their calls and stuff in these. So you can start to see who's moving what where and if they're buying, selling, what's going on. So I was filtering through that the other day too, which was pretty cool. And then just like overall options volume, like Nvidia. I mean, you always have these at the top: Nvidia, SPY, Tesla, Apple, QQQ, all those. But there's a lot of data here. And then in the options tab for unusual options volume, you can download this into an Excel spreadsheet. So is what I was doing the other day when I was messing around for the options tab specifically is I was downloading this and then I was sending it into just talking with Chat GPT about take a look at this unusual options activity for the day and then give me an analysis for tomorrow. So at the end of the day, it would pull this Excel spreadsheet and then in the options, uh, you know, QuantCrawler tab, you would have access to not all of this because it would be too much data on there, but you would be able to access like a based on AI analysis. These are the top 5 for the 25th of November. And they were calls or puts and things like that. So, anyways, I'm rambling now, but it's a cool site, and I found out a bunch of cool stuff I can do with it today. Do you mind telling me what software you are using to read gold? Yeah, this is QuantCrawler right here. This is what I built. It's a chart analyzer, essentially technical analysis analyzer. Um, you can go to quantcrawler.com and you can try it free for 30 days. After that, it's $10 a month. Or on this Black Friday deal, it's $90 for 12 months, which comes out to like $7.50 a month. I'll give you guys a quick overview too, because this trade is just popping around. Up here, when you're in here, everyone can do a free 30-day trial. It's like you can use this for a full 30 days. You'll figure out quickly if you like it or not. Then you just go into the My Account button and cancel it if you don't. And just full transparency, you're not getting locked into anything. But if you click this button here, it'll tell you the roadmap of everything I'm building. Right now, we've completed phase 1. We're in phase 1.5, which is bar chart integration. I had to hire a developer. Lady from LA. She is awesome. She's helping with it. With working with bar chart to do like the back end stuff. That's above my pay grade. I can do some of it, but I can't do all of it. And then phase 2 and beyond phase 2, this is kind of like it's like a pipe dream. If we get there, we get there. But this is what I'm building here. And then there's a resources tab. I'm adding a whole bunch of stuff: position size calculator, a trading risk visualizer, 5-minute opening range break strategy guide. And then there's a link to all the indicators that I built over the weekend. And then you guys have all this stuff too. So it's a work in progress, but like this part is working and great, and people are making incredible amounts of money with it. This top runner bar essentially is where all the work is. There's our Discord link and everything. So I don't plug it too hard when I'm on here, but that's where, yeah, I'll leave it at that. That's what I've been working on. That's what I spend my days and my nights and my weekends on. I know, Gary. I'm like, I just keep looking at the clock. I'm like, it's 4:40 for me. It's about dinner time. I don't want to leave a trade open. I don't want to bail on you guys on a trade, but this thing is doing nothing for us right now. I'll give it another, I'm going to give it another 20 minutes and see if we get some movement here. But dinner time's coming, and that's dinner time is my gold time. That's when I run QuantCrawler and go cook. Yeah, they did rock AC/DC in Mario movie. Buck dealing with drawdowns. Yeah. I mean, as long as not over leveraging, I haven't really seen anybody going and like using it and blowing accounts. It again, it's not, no model out there is 100%. But it right now it's unconfirmed because there's no way for me to confirm who took what trade and all of that. But on the tests that I run, from what I can see on the back end, it's, I'm going to be careful what I say. It's operating at over 50% win rate, but below a 65% win rate. It's in that range. You guys would know also on here, if you come to the trading risk visualizer, if you have a prop firm account, $50,000 balance, 1% out of 100 trades, if you're winning 50% of the time on a 1 to 2 risk to reward, you're profitable. If you manage your risk with a 1 to 2 risk to reward, where I risk $500 to make 1,000, when that happens, as long as I stick to that, I only need a 33 to 35% win rate to break even, and I'm not losing money. So this is on here too if you guys ever want to play with numbers. If you trade with a real money account, like your personal money, do 15,000, a 1%. If you do 1,000 trades and you always get a 1 to 2 risk to reward where you're making $300, willing to lose 150, and you let that window run, you just win 33% of the time to 35%. You're still making money. I mean, over 1,000 trades, like that's insane. But 100 trades, if you have a win rate of 50%, you're making money. You're a profitable trader. You're better than 99.9% of people trading. You're profitable. It's really good. I passed my top step trading combine today. QuantCrawler is the best. That's awesome. I get a lot of messages like that of people using QuantCrawler to pass combines. Unknown futures or prop firm. Can you tell us what you prefer and why? In regard to prop firms, like which ones I prefer? Yeah, Gary. Nothing in this video should be construed as financial advice. You know the spiel. Unknown. Just to I think I know what you're asking. If you're asking on which futures prop firms I prefer, Take Profit Trader is great. Apex is great. Top Step is great. If you guys go to our Discord, I have some links in our announcements for 80% off accounts with Apex. You get a $50,000 Apex account with the promo code QuantCrawler. You can get a $50,000 account for $37. And then once you pass the evaluation, which you can do in one day, it's a $40 activation fee. So for $77, you could be in a funded account making real money tomorrow if you can pass it. I have heard about Funded Next, Jack. Yeah. I haven't used them though. I want to start a series where I do a prop account with each firm and just try it. And I want to do that. It's on my list, but I got to clear some stuff off my plate first. Yeah, Gary, the 100K with the promo, because they do 90% off that one. So for the time being, yes, the 100K on their Black Friday deal is better, because I think you get that one all in for like 65 or 66 bucks. And that is a better deal. And the same code applies on that too, QuantCrawler. That'll get you can get into a $100,000 account if you wanted to. The top one for futures, Take Profit Trader, Apex, Top Step. Those are the three that I know that I've used, and that I could speak on. The other ones I haven't used, so I don't want to speak out of turn without actually trying them myself. Doing a funded next. How's it going, Braveheart? Yeah, that's what it is, Gary. I couldn't remember. It's like $60 or $50 for the account, and then it's a $10 activation. And then there's no monthly charge after that. Once and that's the same with all of their accounts. Once you go to a funded account and you get that there you pay the $40 activation. There's no monthly that continues after that. So that's kind of why, like, these accounts right here, that I was showing you guys earlier, these ones I don't pay any money monthly for. I've got them all for, I mean, not all of these were on the promotion, but you know, some of these were like $200. But these ones right here, if and when I get all of these passed, I just set some of these up today. Some of them were yesterday. $77 an account, and there will be no monthly charges after that. And then this will be, I'll have a whole bunch of accounts there. So, oh, I see what you're saying. What he's saying, Bean. I didn't realize that. Top One Futures is a prop firm. They have instant funded ones too. Yeah, and Alpha Futures has instant funded ones too. I did a video on the top 5 prop firm comparison. That's what I should just tell you. I have a video out that's a top 5 prop firms where I did a whole bunch of research and digging on those at the beginning of November and made a video about it. It's on my profile too if you want to find out more. With funded next rapid challenge, we can pass in 1 day as well, but they have a 40% consistency rule in the live account. Well, Jack, that's better than Apex because Apex has a 30% consistency once you get there. Yeti, I heard about that yesterday. A call up to live after 5 payouts. It seems that doesn't seem like long enough to be able to go to a live account. You're with Top One. I'll have to look into it. Yeah, Adam, I am gonna try them. So I want to create like a series, kind of like I was explaining to Gary a little bit earlier too. Like I have the accounts that I trade exclusively with QuantCrawler. I want to get some accounts that I trade on live stream exclusively with the different prop firms. And I want to do it all live, and I want to do it to like we get to a payout to to basically all these people that say, "Oh, you don't get payouts from here, you don't do this, you don't do that, or you don't get this," and blah blah blah. Like you prove it live, so there's no way to discredit it. No, Raymond, if you just go to QuantCrawler, you just click this right here, and it'll pull you in. Right here, and then you just go through. It's a Black Friday Cyber Monday deal. This is running until December 2nd at midnight. And then I'm not doing annual anymore. I'm just doing this because everyone was asking me about a Black Friday deal. I actually, just so you guys know, full transparency, I haven't received $1 on QuantCrawler until today when I did this because everybody's on a trial. Everybody set it up at the beginning of November, so nobody has paid for QuantCrawler. Everybody has been on a trial. So today was the first time that we ever even had a transaction come through. So we officially made our first $1 today, I guess, and we being me, I'm a one-man show. So I officially made my first $1 off QuantCrawler today. So that's a big day. It's been a fun day. Cool day for me, I guess I should say. But yeah, everybody's on a trial. So get them while they're hot. I appreciate that, Zill. I uh I was trying to explain to people that it's hard to do a it's 25% off, so it's hard to do a really big discount when you're only charging $10 anyways, and like you're outside of the $10, like there's integrations and stuff that cost money with bar chart and all of that, and I had to hire a developer to help and all that. So it's like I don't have that much room to shave some off, but at the same time, like what are you gonna do? I mean, whatever. I know, Gary. I did this to us. I this is my fault. We're at $200 though. Come on. I'm gonna hang out just a little. AJ's thanks. It's not going to be a product that is going to the monthly cost of QuantCrawler is not going to make me a millionaire. But yeah, super low margins. But the intent isn't to be like this is a, this is a $800 a month platform. Like you have to appeal to everybody. I mean, you don't have to. That's just what I want to do. Yeah. Tim, of course. No, I love doing it. Like I love doing it. It's the happiest I've been working in a long time. Yeah, my take profit on this, Gary's a little aggressive. No, you won't be. Well, if you take the if you do the trial, like if you do the trial, if you don't cancel it within 30 days, you'll be charged. Yeah. But you can cancel it at any time. Oh, Raymond, you're the man. I appreciate that. Thank you. You did not have to do that, but I am going to build something incredible, and I'm glad you're here. And the point of the live wasn't for me to push that, but thank you very, very, very much. Oh, Rick, you're the first person to ask me that. No, you don't. But if you did the Black Friday deal, I would just go in retroactively and add 30 days on the back end. I don't know if that's helpful or not. I mean, it could be. I mean, it would be helpful, but it wouldn't save you money right away on that. I see what the question is now. I wasn't thinking about that when I set that up this morning. So to directly answer your question, no. If you go in and do that, you would not get the 30-day trial, and then it would bill. That wouldn't work like that because it's not set up like that right now. But I'd have to figure something out on that because I wouldn't want to do that. It's kind of like a disservice, right? Oh, Steve, I appreciate you, man. I love to hear that. But it's not because of me, it's because of you. You put in the time, watch the videos. Maybe I helped you learn a little bit, but you did it. So proud of you, man. That's awesome. All right, Gary, thanks for being here. And we'll see you on the next one. I am gonna get I should I should have closed out up here. Another one. Cool. That is a watermelon. Yep, I knew it. Three ticks from Take Profit took $800. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Should I get aggressive and just set it here and then I just let it run? Or, yep. If we tick out, we tick out. It's okay. We're going to be up probably 100 and whatever dollars at that point. but it is almost dinner time, so I know there's still quite a few people in here. I'm not leaving just yet, but I am gonna start winding down. Go spend some time with the wife and kids and watch some college basketball tonight. Yep, we like that. Keep going. Oh, don't. Don't. I've been in this trade. Yeah, see, there we go. Don't do that to me. No, I've had patience with you, ES, all night. I got too aggressive. That was my own fault. I did that. It was my own fault. Don't let it. Venom is like the guy when you're trading that is is in your ear. Appreciate you, Venom. You're right. I should have. I didn't. Oh, that's all right. I had fun. No. Headed to the beach. All right, Adam. Appreciate you. Have fun. Thanks for being here. With that, guys, I'm gonna end it too. I'm gonna go spend some time with the family. Have some dinner. Maybe do a gold trade in a little bit, but I'll just do that one off stream, and uh, I'll make a video of it if anything hits and send it, or a loss too. So yeah, dude, if this runs back and watch, it'll be up here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, and we'll be live again probably into next week. But join the Discord. I'd love to chat with you guys. You can reach me anytime in there, and appreciate you guys being here. Thanks so much. Have a good night.